All right, boom. Welcome to another episode of Return of the Mac podcast. Man, this is the home of shit talking with friends, mediocre album reviews, and then hot takes on pop culture bullshit. So in this episode, I'm joined by the same guys as last week. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Men like Mark Lee.
Man like Arco.
All right, so yeah, you guys already know them, whatever. How's everyone's week?
Kind of trash, yo. Like, I don't know, G. Like,
It was chill, you know. I don't know. Winter, I'm usually like, I don't do as much, you know. I'm more chill because it goes like nighttime quick as fuck, you know. So summer's when I go out and stuff.
Yeah, I feel you. Plus, like school too for me, man. It's like, honestly, it's just like school, home, and it's like you get to go out for a few times. It's a lot, you know.
Church, you know.
Yeah, I'm not really listening to anything new like different from last week. I'm still bumping James Blake. I'm still like going to Future sometimes too. What do you guys think?
I think Future's been trash.
Boogie, yeah, Boogie.
I haven't listened to that Boogie album.
No, not A.
No, Boogie. You should go home and listen to that. It's really good. It's good.
Like, there's a guy named Boogie. Yeah, he's from Compton.
Yeah.
Signed to Eminem actually.
Oh, wait, does he actually like put out bars?
Yeah, he's lyrical rapper.
But he's also ignorant.
I
so
heard
it's
him.
like,
Yeah, but he's from the hood. Yeah, so like he mixes that stuff. Like he's not like Eminem where he's like, yo, you heard Eminem's verse on that?
yes, he's like
That was terrible, bro.
Like a shepherd or something. Like what is it?
Like
a shepherd,
like a shepherd with his herd. No, like a shepherd with his sheep. Fuck what you heard.
Yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
What? Like that's
That was a bar you put up.
It's
bro.
like yikes, man. Like
The thing is, it's a bar, but it's like
That's a terrible bar, bro.
it's like nah, man. That
I was
would have
like,
been
yo,
cool
you
maybe
really-
15 years ago. That would have been like okay, that's cool, but
Nah, even then it would still be corny though.
But
No.
would you accept it from another rapper?
No.
Is there any
people
rapper
would
that you would accept
people
it
would
from?
accept it from Big Sean. No, the people would expect it, not accept it.
Yeah,
expect it
expect.
from Big Sean. But it's like Big Sean's not that corny. Like people like to make fun of him and stuff.
I don't know about that.
He's not, man. Come
But
on.
if he said that, which he definitely would.
Big Sean would say that?
Yeah.
No.
That's something. That's what I thought of too. When
It sounds like something Big Sean would say for
when I
sure.
heard Eminem, I'm like, yo, he's been hanging out with Big Sean because they're from Detroit, you know.
Nah, but
It
like,
sounds like something Big Sean would say.
the way M said it though, he said
Well,
it like,
delivery wise different, but I'm saying like,
yeah.
I'm trying to make a wordplay like that.
I know, yeah, but like I feel like Sean would kind of just let it out like at the end of a verse, or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But M put that shit with like emphasis, like
Yeah.
fuck what you heard, and he
Yeah.
thought that shit hit. So I'm like,
Yo,
yeesh.
Boogie, man, I know Eminem's your boss, but sometimes you gotta let him know, be like, yo,
Bro,
you can't put down the album.
who else is on Shady?
I
Casanova, yo.
I
Casanova's
did.
Casanova's one of those rappers, like, you believe what he's saying, bro.
Because he's
He's
good.
really
Yeah.
about to, like, he'll actually fight you.
Facts.
We guys mentioned 50 Cent, and someone linked to 50 Cent, the game.
Oh, yeah, throwback, yo.
So he said some nasty shit.
Nick.
Like, okay, what he said about Kim, disrespectful. Right? Like what he said, like, oh, she was sucking my dick. I had made her
swallowed or
swallow my
something?
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And then he
disgusting.
followed that up with saying, "Ye's my folk."
So I should apologize to the man or whatever.
Yeah, but like, that's so bad. What do you guys think? That's so bad.
That's his style, bro. Game's been
So-
like, he always be like, you know, like putting those kind of bars to like troll people and like get, you know, beef and like attention. You remember, like, that's what happened to him and 50, bro. They're both petty, you know.
Yeah, but like,
you get two
50's
petty guys.
way better at doing it though.
Yeah, but 50's just funnier. But I'm saying like they're both petty, you know. They both like they'll diss anyone anytime, you know.
Yeah, but like, it's so corny. Like you're so grown, and like she's married and shit like that.
And I feel like he's doing that just because the recent thing with Drake and like Kanye.
Yeah.
Not like Drake, you know, like Kanye thinks Drake was making songs about Kim.
Yeah.
And then he goes on Twitter and like rages.
Yeah.
So I think Game is like trying to like.
Get attention.
Yeah, like
why
trying
do
to
you
get-
think-
But speaking
that's
about
true.
that,
Game does like getting attention. Cause remember
But he's a
that
40-year-old man now, bro. Like,
remember
yeah.
he also put that like him in his underwear a few
yeah.
years ago. Remember
with
so
his,
he
with
likes.
his piece, yeah.
You don't have to add that, but we knew it was intended. It was
Imprint,
intended.
yeah. Imprint.
Well, what would you call it? Like long.
Don't look at me in my eyes and say
Just
that.
say imprint, man. That's all
Yeah,
you-
honestly, just yeah.
Imprint's enough to know.
Yeah,
Something about Monday or Wednesday or something.
Monday?
Or Sunday.
I know what you're talking about. That was a thing for a while, right?
Yeah.
People tried doing that. Oh,
And it Gelder was like, yo, show your worth. I'm
yeah, and
like,
I was like,
are you
what is
okay?
this? The tables are turned. I don't like it.
You know, for real.
like, how
I don't like being
tables-
objectified, bro.
I know what you're talking about.
Ah, dude, I don't want to be objectified like that. Like,
You know,
yo.
wholesome things only, bro.
Facts.
That's the 2019 movement.
Yeah.
You know what I've just thought? An analogy.
What?
Like rating Kanye so much is kind of like having a crazy girlfriend.
Would you say rating him? Or
Yeah,
reading?
like liking Kanye so much, like you guys do, is kind of like having a crazy girlfriend. Like you like her, cause you know she wasn't crazy in the past. You know what I mean?
So you're saying Kanye has good box?
Yo, that's wild.
He has good music.
Well, that's true.
That's the equivalent of good box.
Okay, I can see where you're
And the
coming
thing is, you'll go through that craziness because the box is nice, and you're like, and you before you're like, she acted kind of normal before, even though you kind of felt the crazy coming. You're like, she was kind of normal before, so you kind of think of like the previous.
But like
one.
Kanye
I
is
could
crazy.
never relate to that. The guy's like, oh my god, she's crazy, but the box is good.
But that's what you're
Never
currently doing
believe.
though
Huh?
with Kanye.
Okay, I was like, what are you trying to talk about? What's going on?
No, with Kanye, that's basically what you're doing.
Yo,
You're like, the music is good, but he's crazy as hell. But I'm gonna live through it, and I'm gonna support him either way.
yeah, I guess it's a fair argument. I'll give you that. Yeah, but like, I can't support the antics.
Unfortunately, that's what you're doing by
How?
supporting his music. If you make him broke, then nobody knows about his antics.
He's not even broke though anymore.
You can't make Kanye broke.
Not anymore. He's
Yeah,
too
you
big.
can.
You literally
He's too big
cannot
to
make
fail
him.
now.
You can't make him broke.
No, but I'm saying if everybody agrees to make him broke, then he's broke.
How are you gonna make him
He
broke?
won't be broke though. He's like because he has so much money already from years of
He's
like.
gonna have to spend it.
Nah, but he has a wife and he has investments, bro. He's
insane.
rich. He's
Him,
rich.
he's
Yo.
gonna be broke. But then like,
He's rich. He's not rich. He's rich. You know, he has over $100 million. You
Yeah.
can like,
but at the
That's
same time, it
generational
won't
wealth.
be.
yeah, like you can
can't
just
make
put
him
that in a
broke.
bank and like trust fund, and you're good.
At the same time, he can't. He's able to go bankrupt.
He's not like DMX.
Because it's not
level,
like you. He doesn't have.
just want for my nigga.
He doesn't have
Yeah,
a mortgage. It's not like he doesn't have a mortgage. It's not like he doesn't have.
I don't know.
Fam, of course.
No, but the
He
Kardashians
didn't
like
buy his house cash.
no, but
I know.
I don't know if they've already paid it off.
Why
know?
would you do that? It's so dumb.
No, but I don't know if they've paid it off already though.
How's it done?
It's better to like if you're a business manager, you'd say it's better to kind of like get equity on it and like buy some more property, invest in whatever. Like then
housing
having all
market's
your
not that
money in
great.
one thing.
The housing market's not that great for you to be doing that.
The housing market where you know there's a whole world out there, right?
Yes, but
Calabasas.
so where are you talking about? This magical place where
His money, period. He shouldn't just like
Nigga, you're being broad.
Put $20 million in one house just like that. It makes no sense. It doesn't make sense financially. So I'm sure he didn't do that. So
no,
like,
but
let's keep it on though, bro. Like let's be honest here.
that's what I'm asking. What is this magical place where the market is great, where he can spill X amount of dollars into this house and this house and this house?
Toronto,
and this house?
bro.
Huh?
Toronto. What do you mean if you're rich? People, that's what foreign investors do all the time, bro.
Not worth, bro. Not worth.
Actually, it's been worth it recently.
They do it in Vancouver
You're
too.
bugging, bro.
Toronto,
I'll take
Vancouver.
that. Vancouver, sure.
Yeah.
It's
Vancouver
expensive,
and
but
Toronto.
the housing market in Toronto, bro. Are you serious?
Fam, not recent, not just now.
We're talking about now.
But if you're talking about 3 years, fam, I'm
Why are we talking about the past?
Fam, he had money from the past, didn't he? He didn't just get money.
What do you
fam.
want about?
I'm saying
You're talking about Kanye investments.
his investments
Okay.
wouldn't just be in one freaking house. You're able to make the man like if everybody in the world agreed.
It's not gonna happen. He's not that bad, you know. Like
You can't, but you can't
look
make
at-
Kanye broke. That's what it comes down to. You can't.
Like,
not anymore. He's been
realistically, no. Realistically, no. Of course not.
Okay, so we all agree.
because he's been in the game too long. You know, like he probably has enough investments to like let his money make money. You know,
Yeah.
and then his wife is rich as fuck too. So
Yeah, I mean, he will never be broke because of who he's married to. But at the same time, yeah, everybody has expenses.
and if you have 20
Everybody-
years of music, bro,
Everybody
almost.
has expenses, mate. Everybody has expenses.
Sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying
So he'll definitely will not be as rich as he is now.
No, but he'll still
He
be
won't
rich.
be broke like one of us or anything, but like
He won't be broke. So, basically, in conclusion, Kanye's not gonna be broke. We all agree on that?
Yeah,
Sure.
realistically,
Sure,
yeah.
whatever.
Okay, good. Finally, what else is on the docket?
Fyre Festival.
Yes, I watched that shit over the weekend. That doc. Remember that? The Fyre Festival. It was like a
Yeah,
festival
I
with all like it was with
Ja
all these
Rule
rich
and his-
people. Yeah, Ja Rule shit. That doc was hectic. Like Billy finessed people, like a lot of fucking people out of a lot of money.
Billy.
Like you should definitely watch that shit, man.
The wildest part is like, yo, you got all these people to advertise it for it. That's why it worked. You got like a lot of like Kylie, like well not Kylie, was it Kylie? Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Like,
Kylie. It was a lot of
a
models.
bunch of like IG people like
Yeah.
were like
Influencers,
yeah.
yeah.
So like all the rich kids who want to like flex. That's what festivals are these days. No, it's not just about the
it's
music.
expensive.
Yeah, it's really just the flex.
Yeah,
flexing.
go-
They're supposed to have
just-
this cabanas thing.
Yeah,
Really just hurricane tents.
yeah.
Like bro, it was hectic, man. Like it was bad.
And like you know, like those kids were just trying. What was that guy who was like sucking dick for like?
Yeah, because they
For
needed
the
some
water-
water for
yeah,
the festival,
it's
and so
wild,
the
bro.
guy was like, they basically messaged him like, "Yo, like, are you ready to take one for the team?" He's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Okay, well, are you willing to suck dick?"
But to be fair,
because he's a gay, because he's a
yeah.
gay,
To be
like,
fair,
he's
the
a
guy was
guy.
gay. Yeah.
And then he was like, "Well, I was ready." So he's like, he went home, he gargled, took a shower, everything. He was ready. So he went to the guy's office, getting ready for all that shit. The guy was like, "You're good, you can do it." So I'm like, but this guy was really ready to suck dick, bro.
But to be fair, if For water.
For water. To release water for the Fyre Festival. So, like, being able to distribute, I guess, water bottles for the crowd.
Because what happened was...
So it was a business move for him to suck the whatever.
Yeah, but he's gay, so it's fine.
No, it's not really fine. It's basically like a woman sucking penis to release the thing. It's just that's how I consider it.
Yeah, I guess.
But like he said,
take one for the team.
But to be fair, they were in the desert, so like I understand the desperation. Like these people are stranded there for like a couple of days.
Yeah.
With no food, no water.
Yeah.
Like they got finessed, and then Ja Rule's been wilding on Twitter, bro. Everyone's been talking shit.
Yeah, Ja Rule's like, of course, blame the rapper, blah blah. I'm like, but you know, Billy got arrested. He's facing 6 years?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 50 Cent commented yet, or he's been quiet, bro?
I know. I'm waiting for him. Like,
get
when
the scrap or whatever.
50 Cent, you know, like he's always dissing Ja Rule, yo.
Always.
So like, I need to hear what he has to say, you know.
Yeah,
I think he's airing the side of caution this time because
or he hasn't seen the documentary yet, maybe.
But have you seen what he's been doing with Teairra Marie on Instagram?
No.
Teairra Marie is this girl from, I guess, Love and Hip Hop or some shit.
Yeah.
She had a sex tape that leaked, and then 50 posted a screenshot of that, and it had a funny caption or something. This was like a while ago, and she took him to court for like revenge porn, and she lost.
Yeah,
and so he was she was entitled to pay his legal fees, at least some of it.
Yeah.
And so ever since then, like every day he's posting shit like, pay my money, like you might as well tell your boss to make the checks out to me now, like 'cause she owes him 30 grand. I'm like, he doesn't stop. Like,
he's 50 times the most petty person
the most
ever,
petty
bro.
person in the world.
Yo, he calls his kids ugly, bro. On Instagram.
Really?
Yeah, he roasts his kids, bro.
Oh my God.
They don't have a good relationship though. Yeah, they don't have a good relationship because he's like
the one that looks exactly like him.
yeah, he calls him ugly, bro. Like, bro, it's your kid, bro.
He looks exactly like you too. What the hell? That's crazy.
50's nuts, man.
But like, you know what I mean, like you're a dad, you know, you gotta be the mature one, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you're the one being petty with your kid, like.
Something else, man.
But that's how he got to the dance, bro, so to speak. You know, like he made waves by dissing everyone.
Yeah.
The How to Rob song back in the day.
I don't remember that shit's before my era still.
Yeah, I'm 70 years old, bro. You know.
Okay, whatever. Anyway, so we're talking about this before the camera started rolling.
Yeah.
Like basically dating and all that shit, whatever. Do girls have game?
Compared to the average guy, no, because like they do shit that we get flamed for. And because guys are usually like, we don't get asked out a lot, that so like we're just, even if you don't like the girl, we'll be like, she asked me out, whatever. Like, so like example would be like, out of nowhere they'll send like a nude pic.
Yeah,
and like normally
unsolicited nudes. Like if a guy were to do that, like, you monster.
Yeah.
Or a woman does it, it's supposed to be sexy.
You know, I'm just like if you're not interested, you're just like, fuck, what do I do? You know, like I don't want to like make this, I don't want to escalate this because I don't care that much. Like,
We've all been
like
in
I've
that
seen
situation.
worse. I've seen worse on the internet.
Haven't.
Okay. We've all been in that situation where it's like, oh, I don't reply to this. I don't want this.
I say, how do I reply? Is, you know, like, do I say thank you? Like,
yeah. That's
thanks with the like thumbs up emoji.
Yeah. Especially if you don't want it.
That's the thing. I don't
just
like
open it and just like, you know.
I'm just like, cool, you know, neato.
Sometimes it's just like, okay.
Yo, but guys, like the weirdest thing happened to me. Like, it was basically a few months ago. This female, she messages me and says like, oh, I just wanted to see how you're doing. And then like I messaged her like, oh, hi. Even though I like honestly, we were like friendly acquaintances, and I was speaking to her about the fact that I don't really do small talk over text.
Yeah.
But yeah, she still did it, and I hadn't talked to her like maybe a month or two, right? And then she didn't reply to me for like a day. She texted me first, maybe a day and a half, almost 48 hours, and then I'm like, yo, what the hell? And then I don't reply. And then I see her a month later and she walks up to me and be like, oh, why didn't you come and talk to me? Like, and I was like, I was busy. And I kind of started walking away and she keeps following me. And then I find out that she rated me for like bare months. And it's like, then why didn't you really do something about it?
See,
basically what she did is like try to make me run after her. That was her game.
That's how girls do. They'll say hi and then they'll like use it to like.
That's them shooting their shot. They say hi.
Yeah.
They raise their eyebrows 2 times. That means hello. Like, talk to me. You know,
Yeah, they do that, and then
How
like
can you not read the signal?
they're basically doing that, so like you have to like start going like ask them out. They never end up asking out. They
That's
usually
my reaction. Fuck you. Like, really, fuck you.
The goal is just to make you talk to them to ask them
The
out.
audacity. I'm gonna start doing that shit now.
That's their game, bro.
I'm gonna start doing that shit now. Like, saying hey and then running away. Like, chase me. Like, you see how nuts you look doing that? Like,
that's and like you were the one that texted me. I'm so, like, how are you not
leave me
saying
alone?
nothing?
Like, I'm literally chilling at the house.
Like legit, I was literally chilling at the house with
people
the
are
homie.
saying chase me. No,
Like it's like I didn't respond. I'm like, what am I supposed to say to that after that? Like, you don't respond to my...
Who has a bigger ego, men or women?
Secretly women, but we show it more that we do.
We get exposed for it more.
Yeah.
I think like people are willing to call out a guy for ego.
Yeah, because like doing shit like that, that's just ego.
Or your girls do that too. Like if you like reject them, they'll say like,
Like what?
You
girls are low key
no, they're like,
that's a big word. I wouldn't say the harassers.
They're rapists.
No, they'll be like, oh,
You can't say if you
your
say
dick
no.
is smaller than this, that. You're like,
I don't know about that.
no, but like this guy, like,
I've never gotten that. So it's like, you know you're lying. Look at you.
That is fair.
but they start throwing out insults like if you like reject them, you know.
Yeah, no, I never got that though. But
And like if we get exposed for that if we do that to someone, we're like, oh,
yeah.
you ugly anyway, you know.
Yeah,
I would never say that. I have gotten rejected.
I never got called ugly. No, I'm lying. Maybe. Yeah, remember that girl in the Tinder group?
But it doesn't count if like they ask you out and you say no. Calling you ugly after that, like they clearly rate you, bro.
No, but this girl, remember she got mad because I made a comment about her and Bleep in the chat. I'm like, get a room.
Oh yeah.
And she's like, "Wow, you ugly anyway." I was like, "It was a joke," and then she went crazy. But yeah, what were we talking about before this?
The girls have game, bro. This guy is goldfish.
Yeah, I was supposed to say something right. 1 second. What did you say before?
Oh, girls, if you can't say no to them.
Oh yeah, but the whole ego thing though.
Yeah.
Like you know how when you say no to a girl, whatever, they act a certain way.
Yeah.
Like I know for myself, if I was trying to chop a girl and I not actually like ask her out and she's like no, I would take it perfectly fine. I'd be like, all right, cool, like shoot, like people shoot their shot and miss all the time. It's fine.
Not me.
And then we can be cool, right? Like I'm not gonna be like, oh friends, oh you want to hang out tomorrow? Like it will be like chill, it will be whatever. Yeah. If I see you, like it'll be completely normal because it's really never that serious anyway. Because I'm not looking for a wife or nothing or like a real girlfriend. I'm just trying to hang out with a girl and like trying to chop it up. But if you try to get at me like a month or two later, even if I do think you look good or whatever, I'm still saying no.
Just for being
petty. Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I mean, I get it, but it's really immature.
Off the strength, and I don't care. I'm currently doing that right now, low key. Off the strength.
It's not low key anymore.
How is that beneficial? For all you know, that's
ego.
Could be like the
for ego, bro.
For you.
Literally for ego.
For ego.
That's all, man.
Like, how can you, low key? Like, you should just think about it, and like, don't say, "Oh, I'm gonna think about it," because I'm gonna just be like, "All right, fine, I'm gone." But like, think about it and be like, shoot, like, do I really want this or not? Like, how will I feel in a month or two? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you didn't do all that, then you're lost. I'm not gonna go out like trying to do all of that.
It's making me think, like, what do you guys pursuing? Like, do you guys pursue girlfriends? Like, do you kind of just like stumble into it type of thing?
It's never stumble, but like I'm not like I don't meet every girl for girlfriend. You know, like if I'm okay with like nothing happening. I'm not like I don't need one. You know, like some people they want like the reset stage in life where they want to meet people for like marriage. Yeah, I'm not in that stage.
But what if like I don't know, like you're chilling with some girl, whatever, and she wants a relationship? Is that gonna deter you? Like turn you off if like, everything is cool before that?
I have to think about it. You know, I don't know, situation by situation. You know, like if I don't like the girl like that, then I'll just end it, bro. Like, no
but
points.
I feel like there's sometimes you make the excuses to make yourself not like her that much.
Yes,
like it's kind of like I'd rather just keep hoeing.
But like it depends on the girl. That's what I'm saying. For me, like if I have to be able to imagine like something with them.
I feel like that's part of the answer, but I feel like the rest is like no, like, I just want to keep hoeing. Specifically for you, sir.
But the thing is, though, in my case, I'm not like out here hoeing or anything.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I feel like when I'm going to get a girlfriend, I'll be considering marriage at that point.
Damn, that's crazy.
So like I don't think at 20 years old, well basically 21 now, I'm not ready for any of that, so I'm not going to try to like get a girl. It will be like a girl I'm talking to, period. Yeah. That's it.
I guess decent answer, yeah. But like I don't know. So you're not gonna every relationship you have, or if you get one, it's gonna be just for marriage?
It's going to be then like I'm going to be like, alright, I think I'm going to marry this, so this is my girlfriend.
Well, like, what about if you like meet some girl within the next year and then you guys kick it and it's super cool and it's like I can see this like would you be like I don't see this girl being my girlfriend because you're so young?
Be like we're talking.
So like when is girlfriend? When does that stage happen? How long does it?
I just like to put a name on it. Also puts pressure. Like
if you wanted to only, I feel like.
No, it really does though.
Like what?
It really does. It's certain things, for example, like when you think about like if somebody's like saying, "Oh, you're doing this, but this is your girlfriend. How could you do this or whatever?" Or girlfriend, you should treat her differently.
But
or
that's
girlfriend, you
people
should open
saying
the door for your girlfriend. Like that's just a mini thing. But if you really think about it, like how would she think about you doing certain things?
But that shouldn't matter if like it's because you're in the relationship with her. So if that doesn't matter to her, then it doesn't matter to you.
No,
it shouldn't matter.
Sure if somebody hears certain things,
yeah, I know. You're making sense,
mind.
but it's like eventually, if you keep hearing repeated thing, if her friends are always in her ears, like, "Oh, he's your boyfriend. He's not doing this." That's kind of weird. It'll get to her eventually, but like,
and that's exactly what it is, though. And that's, I don't want to be in that situation, so I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. So therefore, it's just gonna be like that's so you're
just avoiding relationships altogether.
If I'm not ready to actually make something happen with her, then there's.
So if you're not ready to.
How long does it take you to know that about a girl?
It could take like 3 months. You
so
never
for
know.
marriage, though.
But for right now, for myself, I'm not really ready, so I'm not really looking for it. If it does happen, then it happens organically, and it could take 3 months or 2 years. I don't know. But then, like that's when I'll actually call her my girlfriend. Otherwise, it's just a girl I'm talking to.
Yeah, but I think like relationships are also training. Like you learn a lot of things. Or just how to like be in a relationship and like be with people. I think so. You can't just be like really girlfriend marriage. Like, because you're missing a few steps.
The thing is, when I'm talking to a girl, I could say it could not work out. Either she doesn't like something about me, or I don't like something about her.
Sure.
And then it's done away with, and I go to a next one that I organically find or whatever.
But it's not the same.
How is it not the same?
You know it's not the same as a girlfriend. You said like the pressures. There's so many.
The pressure's not there, but
there's so many other different things. There's more than just that. You know that.
What do you mean?
You're saying talking to someone is the same thing as being in a relationship with them.
You are in a relationship with them. You're just not calling it that because adding that label is pressure.
You're dancing around the question. So you're saying being in a relationship, is it the same as talking to someone or no?
Okay, so basically,
it's a yes
friendship is no. I'm going to have to go back and explain because a friendship is a relationship.
Are you gonna dance
by
again?
definition? I'm going to go straight back to the question right after saying
He's crib walking big time, Chris Brown.
So a relationship a friendship by definition is a relationship.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah.
So talking to somebody for like 3 months, by definition, like that's kind of
you're being childish. That's relationship. By relationship, we mean an actual romantic relationship.
So a romantic relationship between boyfriend and girlfriend, right?
That's what we're fucking alluding to when you say relationship.
Wait, 1 second. I'm getting to it, G.
Oh my god.
I'm getting to it. It's not the same as like a talking to one because there's not as much pressure. Because nobody will give you extra pressure. Because it's honestly external. Internally, you'll probably be just fine, but it's gonna be external. You're
DJ academics. You're very long-winded. What is the answer?
What?
Is it the same? Yes or no?
It's not the same because you don't have the external pressure.
Okay, so we agree. That's not the only thing, though.
But I think there could be pressure if you're talking to someone for like a year. You know, label it like their friends will still be. They'll be like, "Oh, why isn't he calling you his girlfriend?" That's another pressure too.
And that becomes another thing. And honestly,
that's
it's
so
fine
pressure.
if I just break up with her at that point because if I don't call her my girlfriend by then, it's probably because like I don't really feel that way. Like as in to be like, oh my gosh, like this honestly could be a girl I'm like considering like marrying for real or like you know like I can see a future with her. Then it's fine if we break up at that point.
I'm just so confused now because my original question is being in a relationship the same as talking and then you dance.
It's not. Okay, I'll just say it's not.
Okay, all right, cool. Then we can agree on that. But what else did I have on the docket? We talked about relationships, right?
Yeah, but also I was thinking. So basically, would you rather a submissive woman or like somebody who is, well, basically the opposite, a dominant or whatever?
I need someone like. I'm not going to be dominated. I don't want to be dominated, but I need someone who's able to like stand her ground and also check me. You know what I mean? So I challenge me. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a sparring match between the two of us. I don't want it to be like, do this. Okay, cool. Because then what's the fun in that? You're just like...
Also, like, I want them to be able to speak for themselves, you know? Yeah. Like, if they don't like something.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Because, like, you know, like, sometimes you like, pick a date or something, and low-key there, like, it ends up being a fight later because, like...
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I don't like this restaurant. I don't want to go to this movie, and you always take me these places.
Yeah.
But it's like, you always agree. But you always agree. So, like, exactly. That's why I want someone who's willing to be like, okay, I don't want to do this, you know, then we can talk it out and find something.
Yeah, for real.
Right. And that word submissive...
They can't be too submissive. You know, you need to have some backbone.
Yeah, so I guess like what I want to make sure the the definition of submissive is proper, like, because I know in 2019 it's a little weird to say, but I meant like you're able to kind of give your ideas, but when it's you can allow somebody else to take charge. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, not like trivial things that go into a restaurant or nothing, but like.
So it's more like compromise than it is submissive then. Because like nobody wants a hard-headed girl.
Not
that
really
sounds
like
fucked
a
up. That
compromise.
sounds fucked up saying that. We don't even.
But no, but not a compromise, but like telling a person like, okay, take the lead. Basically, in that area of things, I'm gonna just let you do what you think is right. Not like my idea and your idea, just what you think is right.
Okay, so just someone who wants to stand up for themselves, basically, sorta.
So you can and will stand up for yourself in certain areas, but then like the areas where it's like a 50-50 thing, or we start like kind of bumping heads. So you like, you know what?
Pause.
Right? True.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what? You can take the lead on this, and just like I'll follow whatever you want to do. I don't know. I guess I kind of subscribe to the whole, I guess what people consider now dated kind of view of marriage and stuff like that.
So what do you think about like who's gonna be the head of the household type thing?
It's a good question.
Yeah, because like if you said like you would believe in the whole like marriage thing, does that ensue like you're the head of the household and she follows you type thing, or?
Because like there's probably like, especially when you raise kids, you're gonna be like, a lot of disagreements, right?
Yeah.
Because that's a difficult thing to do, especially when you're new to that.
Yeah, like and what type of parenting you're gonna be doing?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's a lot to think of.
See, I see it as a team, right? Like, you know how you have the captain of a team or whatever it is, there's always going to be a leader.
Yeah.
So, because if you have everybody giving their ideas every single time and everybody having
There's no decision being
there's
made.
no decision being made. So a person being a leader, I think, is needed.
Mm-hmm.
So, I believe that the father should be the head of the household. And I guess it made sense way before because he was the breadwinner and everything else. But I mean, if we start talking about who's more logical and everything, it's going to start kind of sexist. So I'm not going to say that because sometimes it can
And I feel like you need a woman to be able to defend themselves for that
yeah.
for that kind of topic, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And also it can vary, to be honest. So it's not like a monolith, but I believe that the man should be the head of the household.
Okay.
What do you think of like some cultures where like the man is a breadwinner, right? But then like because they're out have to spend their time working, the woman decides what to do in the household, you know what I mean? Like, because they're the one at home cooking, cleaning, so they could. So what do you think about that, where like the man takes care of the financial stuff, but then
And
because
then she raises the kid?
yeah, because she's
I don't know.
That's like an old school thing too, right?
Yeah, no, I don't like that. Like, I honestly, I'd prefer if my wife worked.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, yeah, we live in
like,
Toronto, bro. You have
no, but I'm saying, even if I was like, if I can afford that lifestyle for both of us, like, I don't know, I don't know what that dynamic would be like if she was a stay at home. I didn't grow up with that. So.
It is kind of weird because like you don't know if she's being real with you, you know, because she's dependent on you financially, because like she's not making her own money. She might not be real with you, you know.
And also, yeah, it feels weird to just depend on people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So it's like, even though it's like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but it just, I don't know. I feel like if I was her, I'd be like, no, I want to go do something for myself, type thing. You know.
See, I live close to Pickering, just like you do, obviously, and I have a lot of friends over there, and oftentimes I see they have stay-at-home moms because I guess they're financially well off, so they're able to afford it. But oftentimes, what I see is that those women have part-time jobs, or they do that one thing. They have a little business on the side, things selling flowers, doing weddings or whatever. So they have something, and they always have their own money, so they don't have to completely depend on the husband. But I mean, it can really go to hell for them sometimes when, let's say, you know, like the husband leaves the whole family, and it's like, oh, the house is just like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's hell.
So honestly, I would rather both work.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, exactly, yeah,
for sure. And like someone who's career driven is kind of attractive too, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's an attractive quality to me. It's like she's a go getter, like she, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I just like the ambitious. You know, it's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I don't know if it was like it's an attractive quality. I think anybody who's smart and is a go-getter, but I don't know about career-driven because I'm not necessarily career-driven myself. Yeah. So I wouldn't kind of relate to her on that level. I just think that like I want to have a good life for my family, and because oftentimes being career-driven meaning always trying to get more and kind of getting up and up and up and up, and sometimes I feel that can neglect the other people in your life.
Yeah, that's true. Because like it's a good and a bad thing, because it's like, okay, this is hot. Like, oh my god, this girl's like, career driven and stuff. But then it's like, when you get in her life and she puts work first, this is who you signed up for.
Yeah.
So you can't be mad at her for that, So
yeah. And like, you neglect the kids, that's the worst part when they're young too. They need their parents,
Yeah, man, I don't even know how that's gonna work, bro. I'm so stressed already. Like, I'm too young for this.
I'd much rather have a situation where both parents are able to give their time to their children.
Yeah.
The father, even though he goes and gets the bread, like, he comes back and has enough time to spend with his children before he has to tuck them in the bed, and so does the wife, and everything kind of shares.
Yeah, I'm on exactly the same page. Like, for real, like, go to work, come back home. The job's not done. Like, you still have kids and shit to raise,
Facts.
So yeah, but like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I guess if you have like more than one kid, then you can have the one kid kind of take care of the others when they're older. But like, when you have that, raising that one kid is gonna be tough though. You know what I mean? Because like, you need to have someone present type thing. I don't know about sitters, things like that. Like,
well, that's like the advantage of like some people, they just leave, like if they have their whole family in the same city.
Yeah.
They just use their grandparents. Like that's an old school
thing
too.
True family.
I've read that in human like tribes, like back like cavemans, like what they do is like the men would be hunting and shit, and then sometimes the women would be like doing like gardening stuff, and then like agriculture, and then like the grandparents would just be taking care of the kids. Because they can't go and hunt, right? They're too old, right? So,
yeah, brittle bones.
Yeah, so like they would actually take care of the kids.
Yeah.
It's funny, like I see it now. Why I know a family where the wife and husband, they live at the grandparents' house, and they give them a little money, and they kind of share the house, and they go out and work while the grandparents take care of the kids.
But is the house crowded?
There are 6 in there. It's not a big house, but it's not a small house either.
Yeah, it can work. You have room. Yeah.
Yeah. If you have the room, but it's like if it's
once the kids get older, it's tough, bro.
Yes,
because when they're teenagers, they actually want their space and stuff like that. When they're little kids, like whatever, they'll play with the grandparents. But then teenagers is gonna be like, yo, I want my own, do my own thing.
I mean, it's smart, like money wise, because
Yeah.
you're not spending crazy amounts of money, right? But,
On a babysitter or daycare.
or even like mortgage and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like,
if you can save for like a separation later in life, where I don't know if they go to an old age home, not even, because that sounds kind of messed up, but or they go to Miami or Florida or whatever the heck.
Snowbirds shit,
yeah, so that it can make sense for them and you both at the same time. But the whole thing about nannies though, would you allow a male nanny to go into your family and kind of like move it up a little bit?
No. The whole idea of nannies is it's a stranger. I can't trust a stranger taking care of my child.
Whether woman or man.
Woman or man, because you've seen those videos of like women beating up kids.
Yeah.
Or like, just like the kid gets sick and it's just like they're beating the kid for no reason, and it's like if I saw footage of that, I would have to murder the nanny. You know what I mean? So I don't want to put myself in that situation. But then again, I don't know the first thing about parenting, so it's like my mind could change later on. So,
Yeah, I don't know about nannies though, to be honest. It's a trust thing too, especially when it's like you just pay like sometimes like you don't even know, not even beating the kid, but you don't even know how, if they're like neglecting the kid, like if the kid wants something, they're just like, nannies just do it off, they're doing their own thing. You know what I mean? Like if the kid just is hungry or something, and the nanny's just like doing some other shit.
Yeah.
Like small shit like that, like, and like I feel like when you're with your first kid, I feel like you gotta do it yourself, kind of, to learn, to know what's good.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
And then afterwards, maybe I guess if you have the money for it. Yeah. But like the thing, also as a parent, like I would want to like spend time with my kid though, like either like playing something like a game or something like after work, or like like playing sports with them, because a lot of the rich kids, like the nannies do everything with the kid. It's not even like the parents are just never there. Like the nanny's the one who teaches them how to like throw a baseball or something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So like I'd rather do like the simple shit like that with my kid.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah, honestly, like having to think about that whole thing at my age and like thinking like, oh,
it's overwhelming, right?
Yeah, honestly, it really is. It's stressful.
On that note, like I guess the episode's done, man. Yeah, like jeez. I mean, same socials as last time. Like, comment, subscribe. I want to hear like you guys' gripes with nannies. Everything we talked about, really.
Yeah, paying for dates.
Yeah. Submissive people.
Talk about that, but submissiveness of females and
Kanye West.
Yeah, all that good stuff, man. All that good stuff. Yeah, be sure to subscribe, man. 'Cause I see a lot of you bitches watching, but not subscribing. So do that. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, same socials.
Yeah.
Shout them out.
Arc Up Night, Twitter and IG.
Yeah, the real Markley, Marcley.
And Function on Instagram and GMACLVG on Twitter. So, peace.